Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, March 24th, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. The USA formally accusing Vladimir Putin of war crimes. President Biden's approval rating falls to a record low. New York City resurrects an old policy to fight crime. Congress considers stimulus checks to help families pay for gas. Also ahead, we will name some folks who are not condemning Putin. But first, the State Department says Russian troops are committing war crimes inside Ukraine. That is true. Secretary of State Blinken releasing a statement as President Biden meets with leaders in Europe today. Said Blinken, quote, "I can announce that the U.S. government assesses that members of the Russian forces have committed war crimes in Ukraine. Our assessment is based on a careful review of information from public and intelligence sources," unquote. That means Putin and others could be formally charged as war criminals. However, arresting them would be a major problem. A survey from Reuters says the president's approval rating at an all-time low. Just 40% of the public supports Mr. Biden right now. 54% disapprove. Half of voters want Republicans to take control of Congress next November. 40% prefer Democrats. Broken down by party, 8 in 10 Democrats still approve of Joe Biden's performance compared to just 10% of Republicans and 27% of independents. That is the key, independents. New York City Mayor Eric Adams resurrecting Rudy Giuliani's broken windows policy. The Democrat announcing his decision after 29 people were shot over a 72-hour period. The zero tolerance program for crimes was introduced in the 1990s to crack down on an out-of-control crime situation. Mayor Giuliani did reduce the homicide rate by 90% in less than a decade. Today, 8 precincts in the city account for 50% of all the shootings. Lawmakers in Congress introducing the Gas Rebate Act of 2022. If enacted, the bill would give each family $100 a month when the price of gas tops $4 a gallon. A quarter of Americans now purchase less food to pay for high energy costs. In a moment, enabling Putin. We'll name some names. Right back. As you know, inflation is almost out of control thanks to the policies of this administration. Retirement accounts are especially vulnerable right now because when inflation goes up, your dollar savings go down. So how do you protect your hard-earned wealth? Please call the people I trust at American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts against inflation by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver, and they make it easy. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. All it takes is a quick call, and they will deliver physical gold and silver right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. 877-444-GOLD Gold or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Putin is evil. One man has caused millions of human beings to suffer. One man is responsible for thousands of innocent people being killed. Yet, some still refuse to condemn Vladimir Putin. Here is a partial list. 2 Democrats and 15 Republicans in the House of Representatives voted against sanctioning Russia's oil industry, which is vital to Putin. They are, on the Democratic side, Ilhan Omar and Cori Bush, 2 members of the squad. 15 Republicans, I'm not going to go over all the names, just the ones you may know. Louis Gohmert of Texas, Lauren Boebert of Colorado, Matt Gaetz of Florida, Madison Cawthorn, North Carolina, Thomas Massey, Kentucky. So the Republicans who voted against the oil sanctions basically are saying, we don't trust Biden. And so anything that Biden wants, we, Republican Congress people, are going to vote against. That is, in my opinion, insane. You got to hurt Putin. On the pundit front, here are the people who are not condemning old Vlad. Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens, Roger Stone, J.D. Vance, who's running for Senate in Ohio, Alex Jones, Tulsi Gabbard. Now, I don't know why they're not. It could be the same thing about Biden. We don't like him, so nothing that he does we're going to support. I don't know, but those people have not condemned Vladimir Putin. On the country front, there are just a few countries in the world that aren't condemning Russia. They are Iran, of course, India. That's interesting. Modi, the leader, buys a lot of arms from Russia. So he's not condemning Putin. North Korea, obviously. Syria, Putin keeps Assad in power. Cuba, Venezuela, South Africa. Hungary will not allow NATO arms to go through to Ukraine. And Hungary is a member of NATO. That's Orban. And the Russian Orthodox Church is actually supporting Putin's invasion of Ukraine. It is almost impossible to believe, but that is true. So how should we assess these Putin enablers? Well, they're wrong. The people of the world, all of them, should unite against bad Vlad. He's just killing thousands of people. And again, it's him. It's not like the Russian people want this. They don't. It's insane. Now, I did not mention China. But China is worse than enabling. Putin's counting on China to continue his reign of terror. China, we'll see. But that country could wind up as bad as Russia. It's an awful situation. Everyone should be condemning Vladimir Putin. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, where you can see me on television every night. In a moment, something you might not know. CarShield is a good product. They make it easy and affordable to protect your car from expensive repairs. CarShield offers protection plans for around $100 a month and covers more parts than ever before. When you need a repair, you choose the mechanic, and CarShield handles the rest. CarShield also includes coast-to-coast roadside assistance, rental car options, and trip reimbursement at no extra cost. CarShield has helped millions of drivers. I am a member, and you can lock in a good price now. It will never go up if you do. Be protected from the rising cost of parts and repairs. Please go to carshield.com/bill or call 800-391-8888 to save 10% on your plan and lock in your rate forever. That's carshield.com/bill or 800-391-8888 to save 10%. A deductible may apply. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Russian President Putin recently cited the teachings of Jesus to justify the brutal Russian invasion of Ukraine. Said the dictator, quote, "This is where the words from the Holy Scriptures come to mind. There is no greater love than if someone gives his life for his friends," unquote. That is a reference to the Gospel of John. Bad Vlad makes no mention of Jesus' philosophy about taking a life. For some context, here are a few quotes from religious leaders around the world about Putin's war in Ukraine. First, Pope Francis, quote, "This invasion is inhuman. It is also sacrilegious because it goes against the sacredness of human life, especially against defenseless human life, which must be respected and protected, not eliminated." Russian Orthodox Church leader, Patriarch Kirill. We have entered into a struggle that has not a physical but a metaphysical significance. This is a battle against a civilization based on gay parades and excess consumption. Kirill is apparently angry that Ukraine is a secular society and is backing up Putin. Can you believe this? Again, that is the leader of the Russian Orthodox Church. However, the Greek Orthodox Church leader, Bartholomew I, says, quote, "We issue another plea to end the war now, to immediately stop any act of violence, anything that spreads pain and death. We condemn this unprovoked attack by Russia against Ukraine." Kyiv Chief Rabbi Moshe Yazman, quote, "Putin brainwashed people, just like Nazi Germany. Remember that he who does not care and he who agrees silently, that is an accomplice to a crime. I never thought, even in my worst nightmare, that I might perish under the shells of Russia," unquote, from the rabbi. Ukraine's head Muslim, quote, "Russians, listen. Your path to Ukraine is a path either to murder or to death. There is no third possibility for you or for us. If you take part in the invasion, you will be directly or indirectly killing innocent families," unquote. Back after this. Hey, investors, listen up. Inflation and rate increases are forecasted, which will potentially stall stock market gains. But the experts say apartment building values and rent increases are up. Almost 6.8 million homes are needed in this country right now. You have heard me tell you about Nria. They are building rental and condominium properties in high-demand, low-supply markets right now. I personally visited one myself in Florida. Their 15-year track record has been delivering competitive returns for investors. So, you might consider investing in a solid foundation and give them a call. 800-800-1414. That's easy. 800-800-1414, or check them out at nria.net.
An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. Read it first. Past performance does not guarantee future results. NRIA is a real estate development firm. Learn more at nria.net.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.